Hello, so I'm Katrina. I'm one of the clinical nurse specialists based at St Elizabeth Hospice. I'm just going to do a quick demonstration of setting up a syringe driver. So I've got everything on hand that is required. I've checked the medications that the patient has previously been taking, and that what's been prescribed for the syringe driver is sufficient and equivalent to what they previously were taking orally. Drug administration chart completed, and that could be off system 1, or it could be a handwritten administration chart by a non-medical prescriber or the GP. And of course checking that equipment is all in date, etc., and the medications are also prescribed appropriately and in date. So I've already pre-drawn, it's just water for demonstration purposes, but it would be the medication that was felt to be appropriate for the patient's symptom control. It doesn't have to be all the medications that are prescribed on the drug administration chart. It may just be analgesia and relaxant medication, for example, midazolam. So once that's drawn up, it would be labelled. I'll just label it with the detail of what's within the syringe, attached to a line, a McKinley line, and then to one of the safety intimas, which is left under the skin as a bit like a cannula. Bear with me. So the line then attached. Then prime the line. There we go. We've got a syringe driver. So these are McKinley T34s. Require a 9-volt battery. It's within a case which is lockable. So here we have it. I'm just going to pop the battery in. Make sure we get the battery the right way. I'm going to turn it on. Then goes through its process to initiate itself. And now it's asking me to load the syringe. It is dependent on the type of syringe as well, so it will read what syringe is required. I'll just check that we're in the right position. Load the syringe. Then ask me that I've got the correct syringe. So I'll say yes. The data on here tells us the volume that's within the syringe. Duration is always 24 hours. It tells me the rate, which should work out per hour of the 24 hours. And if I'm happy with that, if it seems the right amount, to accept that, and we could start the infusion. Sits back into its case, which is lockable, and then that just gives it a bit of protection. And then you can insert the line. So for demonstration purposes, I've got an orange. There's my needle. We normally would fix the needle onto the skin with a film dressing. I'll just get the film dressing ready. It's always best to have it ready. And the needle just goes under the skin. The needle gets retracted, leaving the cannula under the skin, which is then fixed down with the dressing. So that's all ready to go. Check with my pump. It's asking me to start infusion. Say yes. And what we should see when we look at a McKinley pump that's functional is it should say pump delivering, and intermittently we should see a green flash on the light. There's just a light here. Takes about 30 seconds, once every 30 seconds that you'll see a green flash, and that is reassuring that it's functional. If it's alarming, then there's reason for that. It could be that the line is occluded, or it could be that there's something wrong with the pump, so it would need, there's the green light. It would just need for a clinician to either talk this through with the family or else attend just to check that all is well. And that is the setting up the syringe pump. Just obviously would then ensure that we'd signed and documented time and date of establishing when that was set up, and then it would need to be reprimed 24 hours from the date and time that the pump was started. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.